Paul, what's that in front of you?
These are all the books I've written over the last few years.
How many years?
8? No, 9 years now, actually.
So do you remember when you published your first book?
I do. Technically, I had written 2 books before I published the first one.
And why did you do that?
So I wrote my first book. Somebody said online, someone suggested that you write your first book, put it away, and then write the book you're going to publish. So I wrote the first book, learned a lot from writing it, obviously. Wrote the second book, and then with the knowledge that I had from the second book, which is now sort of the crown, I went back and made some changes to the first book, and it came out much better for that process.
Now do you write a book and then go back to it, or do you write a book and publish it?
Generally speaking, when I'm working in a series, I'll finish one book, and then before I do anything else, I'll go in and I'll outline what happens in the next book. Sometimes there'll be plot elements I want to carry over, so I make a note of those. I also get a feel for what the overall arc of the story. I don't necessarily have a fully detailed plan at this point in time. I just have a plan for what the major concept of the book is and a rough breakdown of how it's going to break down into acts. And then I like to switch up what I'm writing between series. It gives me a break from writing in one particular style. Then when it comes time to go back to write that sequel, then I'll comb through the outline and start adding more details.